you had to spend the night locked up in a haunted prison. Well, tonight we're doing just that.
Oh my god.
Wait, what the hell?
Something was just thrown at me.
There's something like hiding in the darkness? Let's do a countdown. It's like something was channeling through my hand right now. Wait, did it happen again?
We're good.
Wait, what?
I'm not going back in there. No.
And they looked back in here, and the person that was sitting on that bench that entire time was not there.
Dude, I wish I was recording that.
Has that ever happened to you before?
Are you freaking out? Like, I thought she was messing with us because it was like 3, 2, and then it turned off.
Yeah, me too.
And I had my, oh, okay, yeah, I'm out.
And it turned off before she got to 1, so.
And it was one of those things when it happened, I tried to, in my mind, say that it didn't happen. And then it was like, yeah, but it did.
You definitely look like you seen a ghost when it did happen.
No, you were like freaked out. Yeah, she really was.
I think you should be in there alone tonight.
Oh, hell no. I'm not going to be alone tonight. I got that on video.
You did?
I was recording too.
Were you?
Yeah.
Also, you should pay attention to when she was like 3, 2, because it shut off right at 2.
Hold on, let me cut this
Yeah.
clip.
I thought she was fucking with us.
No,
Wait,
I thought she was too.
Totally thought she was messing with us.
Yeah, no, she said that she was counting down, but it went before she went to 1, before she finished the
I
countdown.
felt something dark down there, like demonic in there.
I mean, how would you feel if you were in there? I'd be pretty angry.
No,
They
yeah.
would put 12 people in a cell at one time.
Well, okay, I got it.
Huh.
It was on 2.
Could you imagine getting ready to turn a switch off and it turns off before you're finishing the countdown? I thought she was messing with us. Hardcore.
She still kept counting after it.
Wait, we definitely need to go in there.
Yes.
We will.
But not alone. I'll go alone. I'll go alone? Yeah, I'll go alone.
Hi, I'm Jenny. I'm a tour guide at Missouri State Penitentiary in Jefferson City, Missouri. Right now we're sitting in housing unit number 4. We actually operated right here on this site for 168 years, and when we closed our doors, we were the longest continually operating penitentiary west of the Mississippi River. Took our first inmate in 1836, took our last inmate and shut our doors in 2004.
Were men held in this cell block?
Oh yes, this was a male housing unit. All male.
There's a man right there in the doorway. What's he doing? Really?
You're fine.
He's kind of catcalling me.
Really?
Like that?
No, he's literally like hitting on me.
Hey, she's taken.
Okay, on the end of these walks, here we have walks. Ours are called walks, not tiers, nothing like that. They're called walks. And at the very end, okay, down here, there's sinks and stuff like that. And on the corner, there's showers and stuff. And you'd have a lot of times, you'd have a female officer out walking or out working and stuff. You know, boys would be standing there and they'd be kind of peeking around the corner at them. And they'd be speed jacking.
What does that mean?
Speed jacking. You know, the thing about it is, they probably like him better than you two.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty boy!
All right, I know Cameron is chomping at the bit to get downstairs, so yeah, we need to get downstairs. Come on.
Are we going to Seizure Basement?
Yes, we are going to Seizure Basement.
Don't touch me. Like, I don't want to scream. I'm not going there.
Who's first?
Okay, I'll go.
I'll go first. I'll do it.
I go, just watch the steps. There you go.
What is this? Why are there buttons lit up?
No.
Oh no, I saw someone. Wait,
What do you feel down there?
this is death row for
Yes, it is.
sure. I don't like it.
Okay. So, this level, entire end to end of the housing unit is death row. So death row over here on this side, death row over here on this side. And it does just make a U-shaped pattern. So either way you go in, you just round and it comes right back to here. Okay, same thing over there. You go around and just either way. Go this way, it comes back. You're always going to end up here if you keep walking. Nothing on this level for me to tell you to stay out of, even over there. Door's open, so if you want in there, you go ahead. Now we got one more level to go to, and it's below this one, so let's go this way. So you can see right here, death row walk, so the cells are down there, and it loops all the way around and comes out right here. Go this way as well.
I can't remember if she had the seizure right here or
Oh, no, I remember
it was
exactly.
downstairs.
I'll show you exactly where it
Okay.
was. Okay, please be very careful.
Oh my gosh. Instant chills. Will you ever come down here like on your
By
own?
myself.
No?
Nope, absolutely not.
What happens if you do?
It's just different down here, dude. They mess with you and they prey on your personal side, you know, how they are. Well, that's how they get to you. Make you feel safe and secure, and that's not what's going on down here. It's just not. This is a different level.
Oh, this is bad.
Yes.
I can tell this is gonna be really
Well, we aren't even there.
Did you get instant chills like I did as soon as you walked down here?
something just feels not good down here.
Yeah, that's what I was
Oh, so there's 2 doors to the same cell.
Okay, yes, I'll tell you why. First thing I'm gonna tell you is there
How do you feel?
is a absolute no down here on this level, okay? And it's the door that's right behind that one that's pushed back right here. Inevitably, it doesn't matter how many times we will tell a group, do not go in there. They'll do it every time. So don't go in there. There's only 5 of you all. It's gonna be really difficult how to get it, okay? But if you wanna go in the shower, you can do that. Things happen in the shower area. So this is administrative segregation is what this was called down here.
Okay.
So punishment.
It's dark.
Yeah, look behind you,
Yeah, it's really
where
dark.
we came from.
I could see your face.
Now imagine being down here with a flashlight trying to find a way out.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh, yeah. What
Oh,
happened?
yeah. You talk about panic.
No thanks.
Yes, happened to one of our guides here. But I was down here about, you can turn the lights back on. If you want. I was standing right about here, about 3 weeks ago, month ago, on a hunt. And we came down here, myself and an assistant, James Barker. And there was a group of maybe 3 or 4 people, you know, down here. And we just wandered down here. And we were all standing here, no lights were on. I was running a phasma box. James was over here. Everybody else was over here. There was nobody behind me. And I mean, it was just poke. I mean, I felt my shirt move and it was like, yeah, okay, I'm done. I'm out. I screamed and I stopped and I was like, yeah, okay. And there was nobody behind me at all.
You heard that laugh just now?
And I'll just tell you flat out, you'll hear them in one spot, you'll go looking and then they'll be
They were
there on the
laughing
other
at what
side.
happened to you.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
You heard a laugh?
I heard a laugh. She
Do
heard
you
it
think
too.
it's funny?
Is there someone down there?
I was standing right down there one night, we were doing a tour,
There's
and
just-
walking in with a group, and it sounded like from down here, somebody took 2 or 3 quarters and just pitched them down the walk. And they, you know, were just bouncing. I mean, we all heard it, we all just stopped, and it was like, okay, did everybody just hear that? It sounded like coins being tossed down the walk from down here.
Wouldn't they play like dice in prison and stuff
Oh,
like
I'm
that?
sure they did. I'm sure they did.
Yeah, craps.
Yep.
Yeah.
They made dice out of, they would take toilet paper and just compact it and compact it and compact it and then draw the eyes of the dice on it. Yeah, there's some over in the museum. Been in here so many times you can't keep track of when things happen, but I had one of those non-believers that night, guy, and they're always the guy, you know, yeah, man.
Right.
And oh yeah, and so I was like, you go in there in the shower and sit down? He's like, sure, you know, and so he did. He went and he sat right there on that bench, and I put a REM pod in that shower, and that son of a gun went off, and that boy, he was up and out. He was like, oh, okay, you know, he's like, yeah, no. I have a video on my cell phone upstairs in the cashier of myself and Diane Kitchell and James Barker. They like James Barker. They like James. He's like you. He looks like he's like 15, you know, for real. That's what they like in here. And we were down here, just the 3 of us, nobody else down here. And we had like a cat toy, a couple K2s, I don't know, several things. I was sitting right over there on that step, those concrete steps right there. And I'm not kidding, I have almost a 10-minute video of us having a conversation with 3 different people. Kicking those machines off, those pieces of equipment, answering our questions. They were definitely intelligent. At one point, we were like, okay, you know, we've got to go. We've been down, you know, we've got to go. And I can remember I started to stand up, And I mean, I stopped, you know, like in mid-stand, it was like, oh, okay, we can't stop. And we literally, I videoed it for 10 solid minutes. It was the coolest thing I've ever seen. I mean, it's crazy down here in this area.
It keeps turning off by itself.
Flashlights, especially on death row, I'll just tell you right now, when
It keeps
you're on
turning
death
off?
row.
Huh? It keeps turning off by itself.
Yes.
I'm like just holding it straight and it'll
Isn't
like
that what
turn
happened to
off.
that girl that was down here?
Yes,
Remember?
and it
When you turn
happens
off
on death
again?
row too. My flashlight constantly gets messed with on death row.
No, it's fine.
I had a lady in here last week on a hunt, but she came in with some equipment. You know, she was ready to go. And she went into death row and she literally wasn't in there for like 3 minutes and she's like, all of my battery has been zapped. She said, it's gone. And I had full batteries and I said, yep, happens all the time. So,
People were beaten to death, right?
oh, absolutely.
Oh my god. Yeah, someone came to me and felt like I was telling Tiffany, it felt like my arm was being broken. Like right here, I felt it like, I thought it hurt so bad. I was like holding my arm in the showers.
Terrible things happen in the
Yeah,
showers.
right. I just
Of
felt my arm
of
being-
one thing or another.
Yeah.
I was standing down there in that area doing a tour one night and had my back to the cells down there and a woman was standing next to me and full black shadow walked right out of the cell next to me on my right, and I mean, I just stopped and the lady went, Jenny? And I went, yeah, and she goes, did you see that? And I said, yes, I did. They're always doing stuff when I'm talking.
Yeah.
That's when they're
like
you know,
they're talking with
Yes,
you.
it's like that's when they're interacting. So when, you know, I always tell my guests on my tours, so when I get you down and I'm telling everybody to be quiet, that's when they're making you look like a fool because they're not going to do anything. It's just when you're just moving
At least
around.
expecting.
Yes, yes. Okay, guys, you ready to roll? Who's here?
Full chills.
Can you turn it off? Can you make it go off?
You should kill your light so you can see it. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that was hard right there. That would get hard. Show us what you can do with that.
I was just standing talking to Kelsey, and then I looked down, and it was off. But we were
I saw it
About
freaking
dark
out.
shadow.
I literally had just stopped the recording.
Well, another place that it does the flashlight thing is in the dungeon. You can lay your flashlights down on the ground in there, like just in the hallway, and I'm not kidding you. You can ask them to turn them on and off, yes or no. I have watched people down there do that before, and it's amazing. I mean, it's just like, oh my God. Oh my God, you know?
Yeah.
You cannot deny what you're seeing.
There's someone standing by you.
Yeah.
You feel them?
Ask him to touch your flashlight.
Touch it. Touch the flashlight. You're by it. Do you want me to lay the case?
Oh, yes. Did you catch it?
Got that one.
He's right there. Can you turn it on now? Those
God, you are amazing!
Thank you.
Dang.
Thank you so much.
You know that whoa is all for you, dude. Wow.
Alright, let's turn it off now. Can you do that?
I think it took a lot of energy for that to happen.
Thank you for what you did.
That was huge,
great.
dude. Huge.
I feel like he's gonna do it again.
I feel like he is. What if we like step over there and we leave it alone?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, let's try that.
Okay.
You can play with the flashlight while we go over here. I just shot Sana's white shoes. If anyone would like to turn that light off, you can do it. Just let us know.
What the hell was that?
There you go.
That was like the window or something.
I think it was inside.
Yeah, it sounded like it was on that side.
It's either that or it's like someone threw a pebble or something.
You know what it sounded like to me? Like somebody leaning up against the window.
Window.
Oh.
Like if they were sitting like on the ledge. Oh, look.
It was dimming.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, turn your light off.
Okay, look at the wall where the light is shining. You can really see it flicker. Look.
You got it. Please.
Do you prefer the darkness? Kelsey, ask her a question. It likes you.
Were you the person who touched Jenny? Can you please turn the flashlight off if you were?
It's flickering so much.
Oh, I heard something over there.
I don't think it's the same person that turned it off a while ago.
I think they know if they turn it off, then we're gonna leave.
I think whatever touched it the first time had a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Good energy.
Yeah, he didn't seem negative. He was just here. Do you want to use my energy to turn the light off? I saw you standing behind Mackenzie. Were you the man who got beaten up? That was coming to me earlier?
Dude, look at that flashlight. It's like flickering so bad.
Well, we're gonna go and come back. Is that okay?
It's almost completely out.
You can't even see the light much. It's like killing it little by little. Look, it's almost off. Oh my God.
Keep going. And then your phone, maybe.
Should we just grab it and go?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's, I mean,
We're gonna go grab the flashlight now.
Let me turn my light on.
Don't come back. See you again.
Look, it's almost completely like off now.
Oh,
it just turned off.
Oh!
Whoa.
see if you turn it on. You turn it back on now?
I think it killed the flashlight.
Here, turn it on back like yourself and see if the battery's dead. Oh, so it works. It's on. Yeah.
Whoa.
It shines bright.
How could it turn off like
Sure wasn't doing that before.
That's so weird.
It was using the
That's
energy.
right.
He was really trying to do something.
Wait, let me show the type of flashlight. Like, look at this. This is a regular flashlight.
Oh. What? Wait, you didn't hit the button?
No, there's
No?
no
No,
button on it.
button.
You have to literally twist. It's dead.
It's dead now? But it was so
No,
bright.
It's not dead. It's not dead.
It's. Oh, what is going on? You have to twist it to completely turn it on.
Thank you.
Was it down there now?
Yeah, no, it's not turning on.
What? Here, let's
won't
take
turn
the
on.
batteries off. That's what I'm saying. What's wrong with it?
That's very normal. Very normal.
Watch, I'm gonna take it home. It's gonna work completely normal.
I've had quite a few experiences in here, and I'm going to tell you about one that probably is number 2 on my top 5 list. I was in here doing a hunt. It was November of 2018, last hunt of the season. We were shutting down, so we had to make sure all guests were out, of course, as we always do. I was going down there into the dungeon, which is behind me, down some stairs, and it's in the basement of this housing unit, and it was the punishment system. The group that was in here with me, there were about 12 of us. I knew everybody was up here on the main walk, because of course I had done a head count, and I already knew. But I had to go down and check. We're shutting down for the season, got to make sure everybody's out. So a few of the guests that were with me said, "Can we come down with you?" I said, "Sure." I said, "But I'm just going to go down the stairs and holler, and then we're going to be done." So we are going down the stairs. I'm in front, they are behind me. We do have a police officer that comes in on site with us at night, and that night it was Officer Fink. And as I'm going down the stairs, I got down about 2/3 of the way. At the bottom of the stairs, to the right, standing in the corner, was Officer Fink. And I started to speak to him, and before I could even get words formed to come out of my mouth, he disappeared before my eyes. I actually stopped. It was a heart-stopping moment. Things happen here quite frequently, and I hope y'all get some really good things tonight while you're here.
What was it like being a correction officer here?
This is the kind of job where you either like it or you don't. It's not cut out for everybody. I just happened to be one of them to where after I figured out this is where I was wanting to be and accepted it, it ended up being okay. It ended up being a good job. The worst thing I witnessed was we had a female officer over in the chapel. She went down to relieve another officer for dinner one night, and an inmate tricked her off into a room. We used to carry these big mag flashlights, the multi-cell flashlights. He slipped it out of her carrier and hit her in the head, and it split her head all the way open, and she was laying on the floor in a big old puddle of blood, and it messed her up real bad. And the reason to me, I say it's the worst thing is because it was one of us, and it was a female, and she was brand new.
So where we at right now?
This is like where the men were housed, and because the women housing was over the other way. So downstairs.
Pretty creepy down there.
We are above death row. So this is really like general population of like the men.
So where I took you to, I mean, it's like I threw you to the wolves, was death row. Wait.
Death row's downstairs.
Oh, so I'm gonna save the best for last. We're gonna go down towards Death Row a little bit later. Right now we're in general population. I do have some of the lights turned on. That way you could kind of see how it is. I mean, get a good visual. It's still nighttime. It's still really late. I have not seen Kelsey, Mackenzie, or Cameron yet. We were hanging out with them a little bit earlier while we were getting the tour. And something crazy, insane happened down in Death Row. I'm gonna wait till a little bit later to share that with you. We have not yet explored down here, at least tonight. We did come here in August of last year. Are you scared?
No, I'm okay.
Why don't you turn the lights off?
Where I was like, no, I mean, it's still very terrifying. But the thing is, like, I got really, like, angry.
You were angry.
Like, I was really, like, annoyed and, like...
I was about to give you a Snickers. This is where they would usually bring the inmates in and check them in. Kind of looks that way. Right this way is where they used to house the women for many years. It's funny is while we were in here, just kind of getting started, Kelsey saw a woman at the end of the hallway and she asked one of the docents, "Is there a woman in here?" And they were like, "No." All right. Get out of here. Just got a message from Kelsey and Mackenzie, and this is where they're hanging out right now. You could easily get lost here at Missouri State Penitentiary. Intensive Therapeutic Community Housing Unit. Oh my God. It's so scary in here. That's what I jumped at first. Are you alone in here?
Well, Mackenzie and Cameron are here too. They're on the other side, I think.
Okay.
What was that?
I don't know, it sounds like something dragging its feet right now. It was like a...
Earlier, I heard something. It sounded like something. What was that? That wasn't Mackenzie and Cameron, was it?
Where are they at?
I have no idea.
No, that sounded like it came from down there.
That came from like downstairs where we just were.
Yeah.
Oh!
What the f?
Who would be banging right now? Oh my God.
Wait, what the hell?
Something was just thrown at me.
No.
I heard it. I heard it.
It sounded like something fell
I heard
from the
it.
ceiling or something. Yo, what the
Look.
hell?
No, literally.
I heard it. It was like a
I
rock
felt
or
it. Like
Who's down there?
What the f is that?
Dude, what are all these noises going on?
No, what the f was that noise?
I don't know. I don't know. You caught it too though, right?
swear something was thrown at me just now. It exploded next. I felt it like explode against the wall or something.
It sounded like a freaking rock.
It
That-
literally
it's-
sounded like a rock.
You know what it sounded like? Like a piece of, like a chunk of rock came from the ceiling.
But there's no rock on the ceiling.
Yeah. What the is that?
Oh sh!
Okay, I don't know what the other noise was.
It's a pigeon. He's stuck up here.
Aw. There's two pigeons. Okay.
Where does the Cameron go?
Oh, that's
Wait, I'm so confused.
Dude, that sound was insane with the bird.
Bro. They had TVs in the shower. Look, see the TVs?
You mean mirrors?
They used to treat the women awesome in here. People think that like the women prisons are a piece of cake. Nah, they're pretty rough too.
Alright. So it was these little pranksters.
You guys threw a rock or something?
You might have heard that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it was you.
you.
I thought it. Oh
Were
my
y'all doing
God.
those banging sounds?
Wow.
Damn, yo, I was ready to run out of here for real.
We went up there and there was nothing there, and then we heard y'all coming around. And we're like, okay, we should mess with them. We gotta mess with them just a little bit.
It worked. Y'all got us.
I was freaked out. I was like, no way.
You guys should have heard each other. You guys are like, oh my God, you should have.
It was scary, but you know what got me the most was the birds.
The bird.
Yeah.
Birds.
Dude,
Yeah, there was a bird up there
they were
making a
flying
noise.
past us, and all we heard was.
Sorry, guys.
All right, ladies. So y'all here, they're over here pranking us. So I say it's time for y'all to get them for us.
Okay.
That's good.
I wonder if they'll come because we're all together or if they'll avoid us because we're all together. 40 minutes.
We just did an amazing spirit box session in one of these cells. You're gonna have to make your way to Mackenzie or Kelsey's video to check it out. It's amazing. Something was telling us to go to the other side of the woman's cell block. Whoa, what the heck's down there?
Right here. It's a great spot.
Wait, up here?
It's like a hot
No,
spot
it's
here.
just like right here in this area.
I thought she said it was like the last one right here or something. Wait, this is where we just were, right?
On the other side.
I'm so discombobulated. I thought she said it was like cell number. Was it here? This one?
Oh, it was one of these cells. Yeah, you're right. It was these two.
Oh yeah, these are the two active ones.
Yeah.
I mean, technically this is pretty artistic. There's like a million coats of paint. Green, pink, peach, white. So remember that thing was saying artist? I see some art right here.
Oh, wait, what does this say?
That's an old mural.
Oh, wow. Well, then we're in the right area.
Yeah, so the spirit dice game we were playing, it said something towards the end about artist.
Well, the flashlight was going off like it was flashing. Our flashlight was going off like Morse code.
Really?
Yeah, no, I just was like,
Kelsey said that too. She was just like sitting in there. She's like, I'm so mad right now. I'm so mad.
Dude, I got angry. I needed a Snickers.
Like, I was so annoyed.
I was getting angry. Like, I just kept, there was a man there that was just so angry.
Kelsey, okay, you know how there's the Estes method?
Yeah.
What if we did something different where instead of having a spirit box like speak to you, you're actually channeling the energy from in here in complete
Whatever
silence.
comes to me.
you're
Right.
I don't mean to interrupt you. Your camera went up 15%.
In
I don't know
battery.
how.
Wait,
It went,
you just said over there it was at like
is
30%
it
or
was like
something?
31, 32. That's at
It's at
43.
43.
It was just at 44.
Whoa, like it went up in
It
energy?
went up in
Yeah.
charge.
Something was trying.
Yes.
Yes!
Oh my god!
That was crazy.
What if they were saying yes to that too? Whatever you were just
So-
talking about.
Yeah, maybe they were. So what if we went on the other side over there, we asked questions in silence, and you just randomly, like, you close off yourself to the
Tap
world,
into, like,
trying to tap into the energy.
Yes!
Oh, it's liking
It
that.
wants you to do that.
Something wants Kelsey.
And you just say whatever words come to your mind that it's coming through the building itself. But you have to yell it. You're gonna yell, and we're gonna ask questions where you cannot hear us at all. We're calling this
the Kelsey.
The Kelsey
the
method.
Kelsey.
method.
The Omar method. Because Omar came up with it.
What's this town called?
Jefferson City.
We'll call it the Jefferson method.
Oh, there you go. I like that.
Or the misery.
The green light method.
The green light method.
method.
Oh, you like that? All
that's
right.
good.
Of course, the lady with the green hair is gonna like that.
Green light method.
We're gonna have to make sure that we can hear her screaming though, and that it gets
Oh,
picked
yeah.
up on camera.
Oh, there you go. You got earphones?
Yeah, just so
Okay.
it cancels out the noise. Nothing's like on it.
Alright, look.
But, all right, guys, we're about to do the green light method.
Oh, look at the ball,
Oh,
dude.
they're ready, guys. They're
Dude,
ready.
I'm telling you, they're gonna love this method.
Okay.
Like, this is gonna be amazing. Like, we've never done anything like this before. Especially with a medium. Like, this is
so
awesome.
nervous.
Kelsey, can you hear us? Kelsey.
What?
All right, go ahead and start, okay?
Okay.
All right, here you go.
Is there anyone here with us right now?
Angel.
Angel. Can you tell us why you were inside of this prison?
Try me.
Try me.
Try me, is that what she said?
Maybe she said that to someone, like another inmate. It's like,
Can you tell us why you were incarcerated?
Backwards.
like she would go
Wait,
back.
Kelsey's
Were you in
back
this
is to
cell?
one of the cells.
Were you in the cell?
is Kelsey's
Janice.
What'd you say?
I don't know.
Because her back's to one of the cells.
Oh, okay. Are you next to Kelsey?
Hanging.
Hey.
It is right next to Kelsey.
Yeah.
You're not gonna hurt our friend Kelsey, are you?
Bed sheets.
Bed sheets. Did she hang herself with bed sheets?
Did you hang yourself with bed sheets?
They found me.
Oh my gosh. That's exactly.
The prison guards. They found
Prison
me.
guard, they found.
Oh my god. Did you kill yourself or somebody did it?
Yes.
Wait. Did you decide to take your own life?
She made me miserable.
They made me miserable.
She took her own life. She was bullied.
I wanted to fight.
I wanted to fight.
Oh, the fight.
I got freaking goosebumps.
Dude, oh my gosh. Is Kelsey in any danger?
Let go.
Let go.
Let go. What did you let go of?
Cut.
Trust? Is that what she said? I
Say
couldn't tell.
cut.
Or something.
I couldn't quite hear.
Yeah, I couldn't hear what she was saying.
Did you decide that you didn't want to take your life, but you couldn't?
Cold.
Cold?
Are you in heaven or hell? You don't have to answer that question.
I wonder why they were inside this prison. Like, what did they do?
Stuff?
What kind of stuff did you do to end up in this prison? What did you do to end up in this prison?
Dead.
Dead.
Killed somebody?
Killed somebody?
I died here.
Died here.
That's so sad.
There's someone else.
There's someone else.
Someone else.
Someone else we're talking to?
Who else?
She got sick.
She got sick.
She got sick.
Her cellmate.
Oh. Wait, do you think maybe the reason why she was in
They
jail?
wouldn't help her.
They wouldn't help her. She got sick.
Like the CEOs wouldn't help her?
Oh.
I wonder if she maybe committed suicide because her cellmate wasn't there to help her anymore.
Maybe that was like her.
Behind you.
Behind you.
Mackenzie.
Did she just
Did you
say
say
my name?
Kenzie?
Mackenzie?
I thought she said Kenzie.
Behind me.
Where?
Or that's
Like this closest.
Number 9. Where's number 9?
What the fuck? What the fuck? How does she know? How does she f***ing know? Bro, look, Kelsey did not see where we said we could be in any part of this.
You're there.
They're there.
They're there.
We told her we were just going right here around the corner.
We didn't tell her number 9 though.
No, we told her we were going around the corner. We didn't even tell her we were coming all the way over
She doesn't
here.
even know what cell she's
No,
by.
no, number 9 could be over there.
She has no clue.
Bro,
She
what are
was
the,
either-
She was
what
in
are the,
10.
What?
Did she say number 10?
My cellmate. She was my friend.
bro, 10. She was in here.
Dude,
Oh my god, dude, I got goosebumps
that's
so
fucking
bad.
crazy.
I got goosebumps so bad.
What happened in cell number 10?
In there.
What
In there?
happened? Maybe we should go inside.
Do I go in here?
Yeah, we should go.
She died.
She died.
She died in here.
Where I took my life. That's what we.
Someone took her life.
She took her life because she died.
Oh my god.
Dude, that's terrifying.
Soulmate.
That's so sad.
Soulmates.
They
Oh,
were in love.
They were in love. They were lovers.
So
Stay put.
stay put.
Stay put.
Stay put. Watch our back.
Watch your back. Is there anything else you want us to know?
Still here.
You're still here?
Still here. Are you enjoying our company?
47.
Maybe that's how old they were.
Yeah. Were you 47 years old? 10 years.
Were they 10 years apart?
We're 10 years together.
10 years together?
Or were they in here for 10 years?
Yeah, it could be so many different things.
My ex-husband. I hurt him.
My husband, I hurt him.
By falling in love with a female.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Or did she hurt her husband and that's why she ended up in prison?
Wait, what did you just say?
He tried to leave?
The fuck was that?
I don't know.
Is that by Kelsey?
That was by Kelsey. That was.
My son.
Where's the light? Where's the light?
Stay where you are.
Wait, what the hell?
She said, "Stay where you are."
Okay, sit. Don't turn around.
Yeah.
Sit, stay. Just don't turn around.
Yeah. Don't turn around.
What?
Find him?
My son, find him.
Oh my god.
The one in the back. Her. What about her?
Is that you, Jenny?
She can find him.
Now.
There's something that is wanting to connect with you.
You can leave.
Maybe something's want to connect with Jenny.
You were standing in front of number 9, weren't you?
Dude,
We were.
she literally told us.
I knew exactly where you were when she said it.
But the thing is we walked around the corner. We didn't tell her where we were going.
Okay.
And it said number 9.
Yeah, and y'all were right in front of. Well, we heard you outside a while ago when
This is
y'all
so
were.
crazy.
Yeah, I told you people do not give this
So,
building
supposedly,
enough credit.
What is
there
she
was a
saying?
woman that killed herself at number 9.
And her friend was in number 10.
Wait, is that a real story?
I told you that cell number 10 has been very active for us.
Oh, I
and
didn't
it
know
has
that.
been for several years. Oh yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Wait, what is she saying?
I don't know if we got anything. I feel like I was like channeling someone at one point. I like was not. That was so weird.
Kelsey! You literally have no freaking idea.
Wait, they're
what,
freaking out.
dude?
What happened?
We went way down there, and you were like behind you, number 9. We turned around. We were standing in cell block number 9.
At one, I felt like I was channeling someone.
Dude, you were channeling something.
You were.
That was better than any Estes method that I've ever been a part of. Like,
That was the most. That was the craziest thing. You were answering all of our questions.
Are you serious?
Dead ass.
No way.
Yeah.
Like
We were
perfectly.
whispering.
No way.
Whispering.
you couldn't hear us,
Perfect.
right?
No. You
No.
can put these on and like whisper over there.
Even with no head. Even with no
Look,
head.
look. That's
That
what
thing
I'm
kept going off too. No, there was a woman here and she was like, I think she was channeling.
We
me.
were, no lie, in front of room number 9 when you said 9.
And then you're like, go inside. So we go inside and you said, I died in here.
Yeah, and then you were like, and then we start running to come get you, and you were like, stay put, and we all just stopped.
we were like, we heard something, so we started like running and you're like, stay where you are.
Look, and then you said the woman in the back, she came upstairs to get us to take us to the gas chamber.
Her in the back, and I had just walked up and was standing in the corner. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It definitely knew it was
I've
me.
never like that was weird because I was.
And you didn't even know I was in here.
No.
I never even
Yo, I think
stepped
we're
down
onto
that.
something really cool with that green light method.
Dude, that was freaking cool.
That was good.
Yeah. I think that was like the best Estes method ever.
I could not hear you guys. I swear on. I
No,
swear
we were
on-
talking too quiet. There's no way you would have heard us
No,
anyway.
I could not
Even
hear
if
you
you
guys.
took the headphones
And I
off.
had
Yeah.
these on. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could not hear you guys.
We thought you heard us freaking out though, because when you said behind you, we all turned around, and right behind me, you were like number 9, and we were like, what the?
Dude.
I knew it. As soon as she said, I was like, they're standing right there by number 9.
Yeah, because we were all the way down at that end. We weren't
She
even
was
right
telling
here.
me this whole story, like her cellmate got sick and like she fell in love with her and she died and then she hung herself. Like it was really
Yeah, we all figured that out as you were going along. You were like bed sheets, and we were like,
Yeah, like the
she hung
bed
herself with the bed
sheets.
sheets.
Yeah.
There were a lot of
There
people
were.
that died of illness. I mean, you know, disease ran rampant in here. It was just bad.
And the COs couldn't do much about
Nope.
it. One of the angles that Tiffany mentioned too is the possibility that since she fell in love with the other cellmate, that's how it hurt her husband. Because you
Whoa.
said it hurt my husband.
I don't know.
So I don't know. It could be.
Yeah.
It could be either one of those.
That was
We
awesome.
were legit in front of cell 9.
That was insane.
They would usually put about 12 people in one of these tiny cells, and you didn't get a toilet. You got this little bucket, and I kind of envisioned like just all these guys in there and this one guy like going to town in this bucket, like pretty gross. So the last time that Tiffany and I were here at the Missouri State Penitentiary, we didn't get to explore this building because a tornado had just ripped through here, and there's actual pictures of what happened, and it wasn't safe to come in here a year ago when we came. Now, it took $800,000 to repair the roof. That's insane. I mean, that's like what beautiful homes are going for, like in nice areas. So yeah, just for the roof. So hey, what a treat that we actually get to explore this part. We were here a little bit earlier. I had something really interesting happen down in the lower floors. Let's go check it out and we'll tell you more. Show me that. Come on, let's go. Come on. Oh, look, a shoe shine area.
Yeah, that's that area for that, which is kind of odd because it's not like they had their shoes shined in prison, but these are old barber chairs.
Barber chairs.
Yeah.
Ooh. I mean, look how small these cells are. Could you imagine? I mean, first of all, you got bunk beds in there, probably 3 on each side. And you got all these men in there, like 6 to, they said like 12 at sometimes. And let me add that there is no air conditioning here at the Missouri State Penitentiary. And it gets sometimes 100, what the fuck is that? Oh my God, I thought it was like something floating in the air. Yeah, it gets really hot here, even in the fall, like right now.
Wait,
What?
there's no electricity in here, right?
I mean, there's electricity just hooked up to those light bulbs.
That light is on.
That light is on, look at that. Wait, how's that possible?
There's no working electricity in here. The only thing that they have in here that works is these lights.
Right.
Nothing else works up there.
What is up with that?
I don't know. I'm gonna take a picture of that and I'm gonna show it to Jenny.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting.
You know, it was spooky down here with like 6 of us. Now it's only 2 of us. So Jenny, the docent, oh my God, this is the dungeon. As we're getting ready to leave, she does a countdown to turn that switch off, just to show us how dark and intensely dark it gets down here. When she does that, she does a count from 1 to 3, and at 2, the lights go off. We didn't think anything of it. We just thought maybe she was messing with us. And you know how your dad is when he gets ready to throw you in the pool and he counts to 3, but then just kind of throws you in at 2. Well, that happened, but it wasn't her intention. So what happened? It's like she got ready. I mean, look at the switch right here.
So she had her hand like this, right? And she was gonna put it down when she counted. She said she felt it go down.
In her hand.
In her hand, and she was like, did that just happen? And she said up there when you got done interviewing her, she said tonight was the scariest thing that happened to her down here since 2017 or 18 or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that. Let's give it a shot. I think it likes the countdown. 1, 2. Okay, it didn't work for me.
That's good.
Let's do a countdown.
Did that just shock you? I think I got that on camera.
I didn't feel a shock,
It
but,
literally looked like it shocked you.
but the hairs on my middle finger were like standing up. It was like some static electricity. Like I could definitely feel some energy. It's like something was channeling through my hand right now. Put your hand on it.
Boy, okay, let me
Put your hand on it.
I ain't dumb.
Come on, come on,
no.
come on, come on, come on, come on. come on,
Never
come
been
on,
one to
come on,
just
come on,
do what I'm,
come on,
no.
come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. What's the opening? 6. Whoa, what the fuck happened right now? What the hell happened? What?
We're good.
What?
We're good.
Wait, did it happen again?
We're good.
Wait, what?
I'm not going back in there.
What are you
I know
talking about?
you have to have my hair being, dude. I'm not. I'm good. I am so good. Okay, let's not touch me. Thanks. I literally heard my hair yank. Like I heard it.
Maybe it has something to do with the electricity in here.
I'm not. Yeah.
These old buildings aren't grounded very well, so it's, you know.
I almost want you to play the footage back. I want you to play the footage back.
We're gonna play the footage back, I guess here, but not to her, because she'll freak out and she'll run out of here. And I need you tonight. I can't be by myself tonight. Come on, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be all right. Just close the door. Okay, I'm gonna turn the light off. Is that okay?
Can you not?
1, 2.
Why do you keep messing with that?
You okay?
No.
A little bit earlier when we were down here, something growled in Tiffany's ear, and she told me off camera. Is it okay if I share this?
I want to do it after we get out of here.
Do what?
Tell you about it.
Well, no, because what if it happens again? Where did it happen? Where did it happen?
Right where you're at.
Right here?
Yeah. You know what the problem with you is that you put me in this like bad energy type of situation, and then you bring me into these places, and then I'm not like feeling vibey, which isn't really the best thing to do to me. So.
Can you come growl in
Can you
my
not?
fiance's ear again?
You don't want to be by yourself, homie. You're about to be left by yourself.
I'm okay being by myself.
Yeah.
This place is terrifying. Do people like just come in here and sit in the dark? Boring. I have this device right here. It's a homemade REM pod made by my friend Paranormal Patrick. See? So you have to be in range to make it go off. Where do you want me to put it? Your choice.
Right here.
Right here? Let's do a test. Whoa! It works. Whoa! Oh, my flashlight just started going crazy. I didn't even do that. Do you like Tiffany? Come touch the REM pod if you do. Why are you mad? I'm not sleeping in the same bed tonight. I promise you that. I probably got the couch tonight.
Whoa.
What's the matter?
This whole, is there air somewhere?
I did feel some air coming from down there.
No, like up here.
Up?
Yeah.
Top? No.
It literally.
Something's messing with you in there.
All right, I'm gonna need you to like.
Hey,
back away
let's
from
stand
me.
over here. Let's stand over here. We're gonna walk over here. If you want to make that REM pod go off, make it go off. So you heard a growl like in your ear? Ooh, what's in here? This is solitary confinement. No windows, just pure darkness. People tortured down here. People were starving down here, didn't get fed. And they didn't even get bathrooms. So you could imagine how bad it probably smelled in this entire lower floor. So like somebody just sit over here in a chair like by themselves. Huh. I don't see that being much fun.
I'm not going. You go that way. I'm not going. What? It sounds like talking.
Can you do that again? Did you just use all your energy?
It literally sounded like men talking.
Where?
It was like distant. It was like men talking.
But you heard that go off,
Yes, I
right?
heard it.
And then you heard men talking?
And then it sounded like men talking.
Wait, maybe is Kelsey down here?
No, men talking.
Well, Cameron's with them.
Oh god. Oh shit, scared the shit out of me. No, it wasn't Cameron. No, it sounded like multiple men, like just having a conversation.
All right, guys, I'm out of here. Thank you for hanging out with us for a little bit. I'm gonna turn the light off now. 3, 2, 1. All right, you didn't do it that time, but it's all good. I feel like something's messing with you in there. There's something like hiding in the darkness. Go ahead. Go in there.
I am not like a volunteer. I've never signed up to be a volunteer. Like this is not the PTA, and I'm not about to be a volunteer to just like.
They like you.
No.
They really like you. You don't want to talk about what happened?
Look, I might do it later. I'm just not doing it right now.
All right, that's fine. All right, go ahead. Go. What? All right, go ahead. I'm right behind you. I promise. I'm gonna go check and see what's in here that's bothering you. Very important to take pictures every once in a while. All right, Tiffany went walking up the stairs right now. I guess something really terrifying happened to her down there. And that's why she was a little reluctant into going there in the first place. I still don't know exactly what happened to her, but maybe I could get out of her later. You know those alone videos that I did a while back? I don't think that's a place that I'd want to go in alone. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, babe. Would you ever go down there alone? Yeah, you would? Oh man, it's so cool up here.
I do this stuff for you. Okay?
It's all love?
If I'm gonna go somewhere alone, it's gonna be like, you know, to the library or, I don't know, to the movies.
One thing I will say that's really cool about going to the movies alone, you can really get into a movie when you're there all by yourself. I saw the movie Frequency all by myself, and I was a teenager at the time. It was awesome. So good. Ooh. We should play musical chairs with all of these chairs. Now there's a really cool story that I didn't even know because I didn't get to visit this cell block the last time. Now, for some of you guys that love boxing, I love boxing myself. This gentleman right here is Sonny Liston, and he was here at the Missouri State Penitentiary. I did not know that. Now, one of the reasons why this is an amazing story is because he lived a pretty messed up life in the 1950s. His life was so messed up that it would annoy him to hear the prisoners complaining about the living conditions, and the Missouri State Penitentiary was pure hell. For him, he had clothes on his back, he had shoes on his feet, he had 3 meals a day, 3 hot meals a day, and a place to sleep. And he never had that in his early childhood. And that was something that wasn't easy for him.
And he also said that this was a place that he felt loved. So
He learned how to box here too,
he learned how
right?
to box, he learned how to read. He considered this his home.
He was a world champion.
Yeah, and then when he went out on the streets, what was it? He ended up coming back here. In one night, he knocked out, what was it, 6 people?
6 inmates. It was an
6
exhibition,
inmates.
yeah. Sonny Liston really loved this place. So, I mean, that much so that he came here and he was like, hey, get the 6 biggest dudes you have that think that they can knock me out. In one night, 6 guys. Now, if you don't know who Sonny Liston is, I'm going to refresh your memory. This is his cell. Not sure if it has any haunted history. Maybe we'll find out. But you know that iconic Muhammad Ali picture that we have all seen before? Well, that's Sonny Liston laying on the ground. There he goes right there. First minute, first round. And there was a lot of controversy surrounding that, saying that he was paid off. I mean, I don't know. It could be. I have heard some stories of boxing being set up. I like to think not. It's just something that I heard. I'm not saying it happened, but it's a possibility. Anything's possible. But that's Sonny Liston. And this was his home for a long time in his early years, and he appreciated it. Think about how humble he made others feel around him too. Could you imagine being here? Like, if I was here, I'd be complaining every day. Imagine hearing a guy that didn't have this luxury of having a roof over his head or shoes on his feet and being grateful.
To the point where he was like arguing with other inmates, telling them like, this is good. You have clothes, you have food, you have 3 hots and a cot. Like, be grateful.
Hey, there's always someone out there that has it worse than you. Something that you got to remember. Hopefully that resonates with some of you out there. So Tiffany caught something pretty amazing here.
So I always take pictures anytime we go anywhere, and I go through them. I don't know if that is anything, but it looks pretty sketch to me.
Dude, it looks like a face looking
Yeah.
down. You can see the nose and the eyes.
Yeah, it looks pretty scary. And then down there, I don't know what that is either, but it almost looks like the Scream guy. But that right there, that's pretty.
Wait, where did you catch that?
It was over here. I was just taking pictures,
Whoa.
and then I zoomed in and seen that. It's pretty scary.
Yo, it is dark out here. Oh, it feels so good.
It feels really good.
Oh, man. Now, when the winter would come, they did have heat, but it's like the lower floors, the guys were freezing. The upper floors, the guys were like really hot. And the middle people were probably just right, but yeah, the heat wasn't very, I don't know, uniform.
So, you know how I told you I heard like men in there talking?
Yeah.
First of all, we only have one other man with us, which is Cameron. But look, if you look, oh wait, where did they go? I just seen their lights in that building.
You think that's where Cameron and Kelsey and Mackenzie are?
Yeah, well, he'll probably be over there. Oh yeah, see him? I can see him all the way up there on the top floor.
Oh yeah, look, you can see
You can see their lights.
you see the flashlights. Super dark.
Can I tell them what happened?
Yeah, you weren't gonna tell me what happened.
Okay.
So you're gonna finally tell us what
Well,
happened.
yeah, because I'm not over there now. I'm in a completely different building.
Okay, what happened?
So, remember when we went in there with Jenny, the lady? So, I didn't say anything because I was like, I am not even about to give any of this any attention. So, y'all walked with Jenny around the corner and you were in that back cell all by yourself, remember? Well, I didn't want to leave you by yourself, so I'm just standing in that little, right here. And that room was right here. Remember how she said that the room that you were in, you hear growls?
Yeah.
I swear on my life, I'm standing there just like watching Kelsey, like waiting for her to come. I turn this way, look to make sure like they went around the corner. I look back at Kelsey. I literally felt the vibration in my ear from that room, and it went.
We heard that. Remember?
And
it was
when
like
it did that,
before we were
I
recording.
jumped and like walked. I was like,
Yeah.
and I just left you. My bad, but
No,
like
we
you were
literally
fine.
heard that when we weren't even recording. We walked into the room and it was weird. We all felt it. It's like we felt this vibration and what did you
Some
say?
type of reverberation
Yeah,
or something like
reverberate.
that. Like the whole
See, so I'm not freaking crazy. When I heard that, like, bro, I was just like, I'm ready to get the fuck out of here.
So is that why you were really uncomfortable, like down there?
That's why I didn't want to say it. That's why like, you kept telling me, you're like, what happened when you were down here? And I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking tell you. And then you stop in front of that door and you're like, so what happened? And I'm looking at the door like,
Hey, you know the same thing happened to me with the light. I put my hand like right over the light and it turned off, and I did not touch it.
and you hear it like shocked him.
Maybe there's something with the electricity there. It's not grounded or something. I don't know too much about electricity, but there's something weird with it.
Yeah, that's so
Let's just say it was the electricity.
Yeah,
I'm cool with that.
that's what I'm trying
I'm
to
totally cool with that.
convince myself to think.
Yeah,
Pretend it was just the electricity.
Yeah.
I'm down with that.
It's scientific proof that it was the electricity.
There- yeah.
We're going right now to probably one of my favorite places in the Missouri State Penitentiary. The gas chamber. It's right over there.
say their final prayers.
Oh, I did not know that. Is that why this is here?
Yeah. So this is their very last steps they would take right here.
Oh gosh.
We
That's
were
bone
walking.
chilling.
Yeah.
Wilbur Johnson.
What? That was
For
really
murder.
close.
And then here is Willie Porter, but here's a Wilburn Johnson.
Wilburn Johnson. Cool. I'm not the best with names yet. I'm still practicing my mediumship. I'm still, I consider myself like an intermediate medium.
The interesting thing is, okay, what two names did you say up there?
Wilburn and
Jackson.
Jackson.
So you got Jackson over here and you got Wilburn right there.
So maybe it was giving you two different
Maybe I was
individuals.
getting
Sorry.
Yes, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
Well, you're way up there.
They
so
both
good.
had murder.
I knew I had seen Wilburn down here. I knew it.
This guy kind of looks like the one I was seeing. This one.
And his name's Wilbur.
Wilburn. There's a Willie
Right
here.
And for
What?
Okay, this is my second time ever coming in here. And reason why I wanted to come in here, you can see there goes Kelsey on that side. Hey, Kelsey. Well, last time I was here, I kind of shared how there was a sense of peacefulness inside of the viewing area. Now, if you didn't know, and whenever they put inmates to death, there's usually like a viewing area, and this is the gas chamber. The whole gas chamber death penalty thing, like it wasn't an easy death. They're suffering in there. Like it's like their insides are on fire from what I've been told, and they're choking. It's a terrible death. But when you go over there, there's definitely a sense of heaviness. Wondering what Kelsey feels. Oh, look at Cameron, he's so brave. He's actually sitting where so many people were put to death. Let's go over there. Are you guys talking to Bonnie?
She said Bonnie 3 times.
Is it Bonnie?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bonnie and Carl. Terrible people right there. Last meal was in this cell right here. Okay, this is just me. And maybe you could kind of resonate with this, but like when I look at this, maybe you can feel it out. Do you feel like there may be, because these are all inmates that were put to death here in the gas chamber.
Right.
And some of them probably deserve their fate. But is there somebody here where you feel like they were innocent?
I do. I feel it too.
I feel it
like
too.
He was innocent. I don't know. He just looks really sad, doesn't he?
There's a really young man in this picture
This
too.
one?
Yep.
22-year-old.
He was only 20 in his early 20s.
I feel like there were innocent people. You can kind of tell by their faces too, Was anyone on this who was killed here, were any of you innocent?
Did you say no?
Yes.
Here's the hotel's mascot. His name's Jasper. No farting, Kelsey.
I can't help it. Should we go to Theodora's room first?
Yeah, let's go.
Kelsey farted!
Omar's
Oh
famous.
my God,
Omar's famous.
Kelsey.
It was that damn
Jeez.
chocolate.
Did you eat any of it?
Alright, we're
didn't
going
eat
up
any
to
of
the
it.
4th floor, and we have Theodora's room, who was a nurse. I don't know much about Theodora.
Was she a nurse or a housekeeper? I can't remember.
Oh, okay. You said a nurse, but
I can't remember. Because remember I said I think it was a housekeeper because she'll pack her stuff.
oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Someone who, a
corrupted.
kind lady, though.
Yeah.
Theodora's a nice lady
Yeah.
that people have experienced in the hotel. I guess people have had their suitcases unpacked, and then they come back, and it's mysteriously packed up, and no housekeeper went to their room or anything.
Smells like pizza. So cool. Gotta come for the ghost tour. Hey, y'all notice how the floors are so crooked and like unlevel?
Wobbly, wobbly.
Like this almost goes like this and then like that. I don't know if you can see it on camera. It's kind of hidden.
Yeah. Oh, did you hear that tap? Yeah. Y'all, I don't know how to open this door. This is old. Oh,
There it goes.
oh.
There
we
you
go.
go.
And look at you gotta press. Oh. When I first walked into Theodora's room, I felt this calming energy from her, but later on, as we kind of went through the night, we figured out that she has some sort of OCD, and I feel like she was getting a little bit mad at us. Small door over there.
Where?
What is
There's a small door?
What is that for?
It's a little people door.
Oompa Loompa door.
You want to open it?
I don't think you can. There's no handle on it.
Oh, look at all the paint chip from people trying to open it.
Look how cute, Kelsey.
They made Lola,
Whoa.
guys. No
That's so cool.
way. Wow.
And they left a little
Lola
ghostie.
vibing with our ghosts, guys. They know me.
This is for Lola.
I think out of everywhere I've been though, this room is the most unlevel. Like look at the
It
freaking
is.
floors.
It's literally slanted.
Like I feel like
You
I'm
can
on a
pull
boat.
Michael Jackson. You can go.
Oh, 100%. Like you can get dizzy real easy in
Walk
here.
in that bathroom and walk out and tell
Oh
me.
my god, look at the bathroom. Ooh. All right, so yeah, back in the 1800s, I don't think they had levels.
The Crescent Hotel was built in 1886. It only took 2 years to build. Very luxurious. Most luxurious hotel west of the Mississippi had Edison light bulbs and bathrooms for most of the rooms because back then you usually didn't, so it was kind of luxurious to have that. Even from the beginning, it was kind of haunted. One of the guys building the hotel actually fell off onto room 218, and that's Michael. He's one of our most notorious spirits because he likes ladies. And the college days were really cool too, as was an accredited college. And then Norman Baker bought it in 1937, and that's when it was kind of weird for a couple of years. And of course, he was not a doctor. He was a charlatan and a snake oil salesman and had a remedy for cancer. Said he could cure cancer in 6 weeks' time, boasting a 100% success rate, and that's pretty good. But he couldn't, it was 0. That's why we get to talk about him all the time, because it was kind of creepy and weird. And we've got some really interesting bottles that we had found that he had maybe harvested some parts from some of his patients that didn't make it here. And we were able to find those in 2019 as well. So that those are here, yeah. And we can see those in the morgue when we go down there, So there used to be a set of bathrooms here that they said had mirrors that faced each other, and I guess that can make a portal. And so they did get a lot of spirit activity, in this area at that time. They could say people were in the bathroom with them that weren't, and things like that. So, and they still sometimes get like a creepy feeling in this area for sure.
Hey, so is this where you work, Sarah?
This is where I work
In
in
there?
the New Moon Salon and Spa.
Do you ever get any like ghosts to get their hair done?
No ghosts that get their hair done, but we do have hauntings in there too.
Really? Like what?
Well, like a black nail polish that comes off the wall and breaks all the time. Like,
What?
I don't know who doesn't like black nail polish, but the old bowling lanes are in there.
Oh, okay.
The original bowling lanes from 1901.
Well, you can go bowling in
We
there?
work on. No, you
No,
can't
no,
bowl
not
there. We
anymore.
work there now.
Oh, okay.
Now it's a soul.
I thought it was like a salon where you go bowling.
No,
That's
no,
cool.
but we are on the lanes, and so the bowling team used to be back there during the college days, and like I said, this area was used for lots of different things. So I imagine there's lots of different activity.
So we're in the basement
Yes.
right now?
Well, garden level, because if you talk to the owner, it is definitely garden level, but it is the lowest level in the hotel. But at one time it was apartments down here, offices, all kinds of different things.
So where are we going right now?
We're going to the morgue.
Wait, there's a morgue down here
Uh-huh.
with like dead bodies?
Not for 80 years.
Oh, okay.
But
there used to be.
Used to be. And everything back here, once we get down the hallway, would have been morgue area. So
Yeah. Whoa, just keeps going.
it does.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my God, why do you?
I just thought there was somebody like next to me right now.
It's your whole face.
I'm sorry. Whew. Wait, does that happen to other people?
Yes. So next door in the laundry would have also been autopsy area. This is the original drain that Norman Baker had put in. And, you know, originally this was the kitchen of the college. And so it had an ice box to keep meats and cheeses. And then Norman Baker kept the bodies in there in between their autopsies and their time when they would go to the mortuary. So, and it always has been very informal, no shelving or anything, but he might have rolled them in there on gurneys, but you just never know.
So like in here?
People experience orbs or apparitions in there.
It does feel really like
Heavy.
I feel like there's so many stories. Any...
And did you get touched?
Wait, you got touched?
no, God, like literally my hair.
Stuff always
I
be
have
playing with
so
your
many
hair.
no, you're like talking about the little boy, and I'm over here like thinking, but I know there's no way that a little boy could like touch my hair right there.
Whoa, what is this?
So these are all the bottles that we had found in 2019. We actually were using a backhoe to dig out where the Frisco Sporting Club is now, and unearthed the first 2 bottles. And here's a good portion of them. Actually, there was close to 500 bottles, I think, between all of them that were in the ground there.
So what about the ones that are outside?
In the midden, out there are just ones that were still there. They weren't full of anything, and so we wanted to leave some there to be able to show the dig site. We have some in storage, and then we have these ones that are on display. These are some of our best samples of our parts here. But what's really cool is the flyer that he sent out with those jars on it. That was one that Norman Baker sent out, the flyer where it says, "We have proofs here of our success." Yeah. And these bottles match these bottles, you know, and that's what's really cool is this is the picture of them, and then literally we have them sitting in front of us.
You heard that too?
Yeah.
I was on the 3rd floor, and we stop on every floor as ghost tour guides, and we give a little bit of stories. And after I was done, I looked at the back of the hallway, and there is a brass luggage cart, and there's a little girl hanging on the luggage cart. Now you have to remember also this is 10:30 at night, so it's kind of late for, she looked about 5 or 6 to be hanging out in the hallway by And she's herself. wearing a black dress with little pink roses on it, and she has darker long hair. And but I'm trying to make eye contact with her because she's quite young. I want her to know that I see her. I also thought that my guest would get a really big kick out of this creepy girl at the back of the hallway, but I didn't want to embarrass her. I just go down the hall, I go down the stairs, I wait for my guests to take all their pictures and come back and tell me about they got this ghost or this little girl was up there or something. And they get down to the 2nd floor, and I'm like, did anybody see that creepy girl at the back of the hallway? And 18 people on that tour, nobody saw the little girl.
And there would probably be like a medical examiner car, or what do they call them? Coroner?
Funeral parlor truck would have come and picked them up in the middle of the night. They were taking cash under the table, so they weren't ratting them out because they were getting. It was a Great Depression.
And people had cash on them. Yeah.
right.
Hey, so check out this sign right here. And there was an antique dealer that got up real close to this sign, and he said that it's authentic. This used to say curable. So cancer curable, Eureka Springs, Arkansas, Baker Hospital. And that is original from the 1930s. Is the only word that you can't see. That's terrible that some people came in here with the false hope that they were going to be cured of cancer, gave this doctor, well, pretty much their entire bank account, and they ended up dying because they weren't being cured of cancer and getting the proper treatment that they needed. I'm like, what was he giving them?
It was actually a blend of ground up watermelon seed, brown corn silk, red clover, some water, mint, and a touch of carbolic acid.
Wow.
So it really wasn't anything necessarily poisonous in it or toxic. It wasn't helpful either, though. But back then, there was a lot of people doing things like that. Like the American Medical Association had started treating cancer with radium, which was toxic. But we also know that's how we cure cancer today. But at that time, there was a guy named Dr. Hoxie who was using a blend of herbs and arsenic to do the same thing, cure skin cancer. Of course, it wasn't. And a couple other things like that, but he was just the only one that kept doing it once he knew it wasn't working. Most people were stopping after they had realized there was not success.
And he was charging people $5,000 a pop.
Absolutely.
In the 1930s.
Yeah, in the 1930s, when you think about that. But that means these are wealthy people, and so oftentimes there would be rumors around town that these people, disappeared. And I'm like, nobody back in the 1930s who had $5,000 disappeared. I promise you they had a reason. Well, he would tell their families they hadn't done the mental therapeutics right. There was 2 parts to it. There was formula number 5 and mental therapeutics. They were supposed to be healing themselves from within. And so he would say, oh, they didn't do their mental therapeutics right, and so
That's why
sorry.
they died.
Or it was too late when you brought them here, and it wasn't enough time for us to help them. So he had an excuse when they did pass. So it wasn't like he was being super sneaky about it. He just had an excuse, a loophole for everything.
You do hair color?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
Haircuts?
look at her hair. Always judge a hairdresser by their hair. Like, if they have cool hair, they could probably do some cool hair. Get your hair did and hunt some ghosts at the same time, right?
I like it. It's a good combination. We were doing, like, we were on the tour, and my camera was at 55%, and then it just went 0.
As I was connecting with the lady who jumped, the lady in the mist who jumped from the balcony, as I was talking with her, connecting with her, her camera just goes dead.
From 55%?
55 to 0.
What?
Wouldn't even turn back on, nothing.
Oh my gosh, did you lose your footage?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, lost all the footage. She was using her energy from her camera to talk to me.
Our Lady in the Mist, she's often seen about 10:30 to 11 at night, seen falling from the 3rd floor balcony into our back garden here where she just vanishes. It's also been told that there is a man standing on the balcony that she fell from if you look up quick enough. If you're looking from the balcony here, you can see it clearly. He was sitting over there at the north lookout point looking at the hotel when the next thing he knows, he sees a woman in this white gown just plummeting from the 3rd floor. So of course he calls it in saying, hey, we gotta jump her. So they come here, show up, they find nothing, and we tell them we're pretty sure you just saw the woman.
Norman actually passed from cirrhosis of the liver, aggravated by cancer.
That's crazy.
Wait, what happened? What am I missing here? What am I missing?
I am legit.
Oh, yeah.
That's what
I'm not
happened.
questioning
Need
that.
more affirmation.
Okay, so we went down to where like the pain asylum was, and that's where Norman, right?
Well, the pain asylum is where he would put all the patients that were dying. And Kelsey's like, I feel this like pain in my
I
side.
kept feeling a pain right here, and I was like, there's a man here, and he's like this tall, and like I just keep feeling a pain like in like an organ over here. I don't know what organ. I don't know freaking organs.
I
You
would
know,
have said
like,
kidneys, but
yeah, I was like, we were figuring it out, and
We're like,
Mackenzie.
kidneys, liver.
Liver. I got a weird feeling when she said liver, and I was like, oh my god, it was the liver. It was the liver. Like this man died from like some sort of liver failure, like something like happened to his liver. And then we found out from Sarah
That Norman Baker died from liver failure. What?
all right, fam, so we just took a break. These fools ate some pizza. I had a salad. You know us, we like to talk to the employees, and we have a waiter, awesome guy. So the waiter's telling us how he came here as a skeptic. It wasn't until he started working here that he started believing in ghosts. He has a really cool story to share.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
So it's just a mom and it's a daughter and her mom doing a girls trip, okay?
Probably the most terrifying thing that I saw tonight was from the waiter that, by the way, was a skeptical person before coming to the Crescent to work.
Girls trip, most haunted hotel in America, and my nightstand on the creepy door is my eyes shut, so really bad.
What the hell? So that was a dead end. That was a wall right there, right?
As clear as day, it looked like a little girl dashing across the screen. It was cool, but also kind of terrifying. Bro, that's insane. That's so cool.
So now watch this.
He's like, so we are about to go into Theodora's room. Actually, I didn't really explain Theodora's room. So I guess people have had, like, they've left and they've had their suitcases packed after they've left. And if she doesn't like someone, she'll put all their suitcases packed up, put it up next to the door. They've tried to open the door and all their stuff was in front of it. That's
And
what the guy
I
was
can
saying.
confirm I was the last one. Actually, we all were, because we went to get batteries.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Do you remember how, like, your stuff was?
My backpack was on the table.
It was on the table or the chair?
Or the chair, maybe, yeah. Well, I don't know.
It's
And
somewhere
I
like
guess
that area.
someone like dropped a bunch of coins and just like left it on the bed. They came back and the coins were organized into a triangular shape from like biggest to smallest.
Interesting.
Maybe she had OCD. That sounds like OCD.
She just like
behavior.
things tidy.
Yeah, he said a neat freak, but like I feel like that's like OCD if she like was
You
aligning
see
things
the
and stuff.
thing that's carved into the wall right there? It says hi.
Oh my gosh. Coming in.
We did not leave the lights on.
You didn't leave the lights on?
We did not leave the lights on.
Are you sure? All the lights
Absolutely.
are
Wait,
did not leave the lights on.
After dinner, we came back into the room. I needed to grab my batteries because I had them charging. When we opened up the door, we noticed that some of the lights were on. We knew that we turned the lights off before we left the room.
We 100% did not leave the lights on.
I don't remember that light being on at all. First of all, that was weird on its own because now the lights are on and we're walking back in the room and we haven't been in here since. And then I go over to check my camera batteries The battery is like not even plugged in.
It was dark.
Flash just turned on out of nowhere.
Oh, that happened to the guy downstairs. Dude, that happened downstairs. Some guy was complaining.
Yeah.
I wanted to film it, but they like walked away really quick. It was an older gentleman.
His flashlight was turning on in his hand.
There was no way I could have touched that either because I had it like this.
Yeah, no.
And then the flashlight just turned on like the moment we walked in here.
Hi, Theodora.
So you remember these lights being off?
They were not on.
I remember that one was on, but I don't remember that one being on.
It does feel a little bit different than when we came in
I
here.
don't think she was here earlier because I wasn't really feeling much, but now she is in here. I can feel her.
Hey, so Kelsey, what are we doing right now?
Yo, we are feeding the spirits some pizza.
What I found interesting is how we started communicating with this spirit using pizza. So we did a little peace offering here. We have 3 different pizzas. Yeah, we got a pineapple pizza. Tiff has a chicken and barbecue pizza. So we kept putting pizza on top of the bed, and you had your REM pod on there.
Yeah, so I have this little triangle device and it's censored on both sides. So green is yes and red is no. So there was this little girl named Danielle that kept coming through. Theodora was getting kind of annoyed with us, but Danielle really wanted a piece of pizza. So we asked and it went to green and it was like yes. So we put pizza out for her. We were trying to decide what flavor she wanted.
I don't think I ever offered a ghost some pizza.
I know.
Cool.
But
Well,
it even said thank you. On the
Yes,
Right.
thank you.
Yeah.
And some keeps messing with Mackenzie's stuff. It was like important for her to get her batteries charged. I mean, if she comes in here, she almost felt like she was targeted. It was insane. Like her batteries were unplugged, her phone got unplugged, her flashlight went off. It was just all these things happening to her as if something really didn't want her here, or maybe it really liked her.
Yeah. I don't know.
What the hell was that?
Was that a giggle?
No.
No, it was like a knock or
It was like
something.
a door, like opened.
Oh, that was you gasping, I think.
No, it was a door. Like I even felt it vibrate on the wall.
The thing I thought was a giggle.
Somebody just closed the door, but no one's there.
You heard a door close?
I'm looking through the
Dude, I'm
people.
leaning on this beam, and I literally felt it vibrate on my foot.
So yeah, her batteries got
Your
disconnected.
phone got unplugged.
My phone got unplugged. My
They
batteries got
disconnected the thing that charges your batteries.
Yeah.
Do not look behind you. It looks like the it
I'm
looks
not
like she's
looking at her.
looking
I'm not
right
looking-
at you right
I'm
now.
not looking at her.
Dude,
One of these times I'm gonna look at her and she's gonna have a different facial expression. I'm telling you.
I wonder if she's annoyed that people like come to this room to do this.
You know what though? I think if she was irritated with us being here, she would have had our stuff packed, like they say.
Now she's probably like, oh god, these people.
Yeah, what if we throw pizza everywhere?
I think just like making a just random mess.
We already did. Like, I have anxiety right now. I feel like she's like staring me down.
17.
Really?
Yeah, like I feel like she's upset.
Kelsey was getting this vibe that the woman ghost that haunts this room is a little OCD, and there's stuff everywhere. We put like, we got the pizza boxes.
She's really upset right now. With us.
Really?
Yeah.
Like why?
Like I want to leave. I'm like so tense right now.
So yeah, I had the idea to kind of like make a mess in here, like just,
We already did make a
Maybe
mess.
she'll pick it up later.
Okay, and we
What do
left plenty for her to pick
What
up.
do you think?
Stop.
Let's vote on this.
We left plenty for her to.
Ooh, that just moved!
Whoa.
That just
Did you see that? That
That just flipped over!
Flipped over.
Bro, why, oh my god, I wish I would have caught that on video.
I just watched that.
Oh,
She's pissed.
wait, you saw that too?
I saw it.
I saw the very corner
The
end
whole
of it.
thing
So
just
I watched
went
the whole thing.
flipped.
Yeah, it flipped over.
Wait, what? I'm telling you, we are back, and look how creepy it looks down there. I think Mackenzie should go first.
Okay.
Wait, you're down for real? We'll stay back. Okay, it's gonna get really dark. So last time I was here, I thought the morgue was in there. And I like stuck my camera through the little hole, the little pet hole down there. And I'm like, guys, check out the morgue. So I was like way off.
What's down there?
I don't even know what that is.
I don't know.
It's like a washroom.
Okay, so we're gonna go a completely different way right now because the key would not work from the basement area. Interesting. Does not want us in there.
Working. Something
I'm
is
gonna get
like locking us
because
out.
he needs to help me in.
That was her. Oh,
Here we go.
this is the one room that like they bring the bodies in here, like from outside. So this is the door we were trying to get in, right?
No.
Oh no, that's not it.
Second,
Right.
There's a wooden one out there.
Oh. Hey, big shouts out to the people in here. Have you ever had any workers like quit because of something that happened to them?
Not that I know of.
All right, fam, I'm gonna put this in here where all the bodies have spent a lot of time. If there's anything in the morgue, can you come touch the REM pod? Do you not like this light? There's probably thousands of bodies in here at one point. Does feel kind of weird.
Oh, doesn't the floor feel like it's gonna give out?
We're about to get closed in to the freezer.
Guys, we're being locked in here right now. I'm literally having visions of bodies being stacked on top of each other.
I have an idea. Why don't we all lay on the ground? Like just like bodies.
Dead bodies?
Maybe that's not a good idea. She did say that there's more activity in the room where the bottles, where it has like some of the human remains and stuff. What's the matter?
Because the moment I walked out of that room, it felt like it wasn't moving anymore. Like when you're on a boat.
She was like moving.
Like it felt like as if a boat like swaying.
I can't confirm that because I did feel something similar. Almost like the floor is moving or something.
It felt like the floor was moving.
I keep seeing the feet and it's really bugging me. I hate feet.
Okay, this is one of the more active rooms. This is where they have all those jars. We put a couple REM pods in here. Can you explain what an Estes method is?
So the Estes method is when we put like a spirit box. Right now I'm going to use the spirit box app. So these are noise canceling headphones, the new ones, and I'll put the noise canceling on and I won't be able to hear anyone in the room. And I'm going to be able to, like, I'll tell you guys if I see anything. Sometimes I'll tap it and start getting visions of things, and you guys ask questions, but I can't hear one thing you guys are saying. So every answer is from the spirit box.
Do you think we should maybe go like outside of the room to ask questions?
I won't be able to hear you.
I mean, like from the out. I mean, I don't know. If you could ask.
It's up to you.
And now it's saying
oh my
no.
god, it's going to no. Look, look, look. Do you not want us to talk to you? That foot is swinging.
That's what I'm saying.
Go. I'm going to turn noise canceling on so I cannot hear anything.
Norman Baker, if you're here with us, can
Yep.
Oh.
you... Is that Norman Baker? Are you here with us right now? Can you confirm that? You can use one of the devices? Yep, you're Norman Baker? Okay.
Welcome.
Oh, right as she was walking up. I think you should ask a question. Yeah, she's doing the Estes method. Ask a question.
What's your name?
We asked if it was Norman Baker. She said yes twice.
Ask
Hard
another.
to breathe.
Ask another question.
Listen to you. Can you tell us your name? Yes. Come on. What's your name?
Were you really a doctor?
Uh-huh.
Are you really?
Save people. Save people.
So you were a doctor.
Yeah.
But you didn't actually save people. You realize that, right?
I'm making it.
No. You don't realize? You don't realize that you actually saved people? That you didn't save people? Do you believe that you did actually save people?
Yep. 2:30.
230 people. Did you
The
say?
morgue.
Yeah, we're in the morgue right now.
Yes.
Did you save 230 people?
Yeah, he's laughing.
He seems like an arrogant type doctor. You know what I mean?
Going.
Where are you going?
Go up.
Go up.
Go up where? Go up where? So she has this hooked up to her spirit box.
2 of them.
2 of them.
Cage. Locked. I want them. I want them. Oh my god, he's showing me the jars in the yes. The jars. He just said the jars. He's showing me the jars in the yep, he said.
What do you want with the jars?
Holy shit. He's showing me the jars outside. He wants them in here.
Oh, the jars that are outside. There are jars outside.
Why do you
Yes.
want the jars? Why do you want the jars
They're mine.
in here? They're yours? Why did you jar people's body parts up?
They needed it. They didn't need those jars. Why did you do that? Do you feel bad?
To put them on my shelf. This guy's horrible.
He's a
Yes.
piece of work.
The heads.
The heads? Wait, are there heads buried on this property?
What did you do with the heads?
A lot.
There's a lot of heads buried on this property.
Yes. Oh my gosh, he's talking about.
What did you used to do with the heads?
Oh, he's showing. Go ahead. He's showing me he took someone's ear too. I see like an ear. He's showing me like really graphic things.
Why are you showing my friend Kelsey graphic things?
She sees it.
She sure does see it.
Yes.
Why do you want her to see it?
Locked in. See it. Body.
Body. Are you proud of these body
Across
parts? Cross.
the yard. Yes.
There's more. There's more.
Dude, I think he like buried shit. Like I think there's still shit out there that hasn't
All
been
of this
found.
was exhumed.
Yes. 2.
What else is outside in the yard that you want?
Baby.
Oh, baby.
She didn't want it.
She didn't
I
want
think
it.
he buried like a fetus or something.
Wait a minute, wasn't the girl that threw herself off the 3rd floor pregnant?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, did he have something to do with that?
The woman?
With the woman?
He didn't.
In love.
Different time period.
Unless she didn't want it.
Oh my god.
She didn't.
Girl.
He's talking about the girl.
Girl.
The girl.
Did you?
Unless it's a different girl.
She came down here. Went
Maybe
in.
it was. Maybe it's a different girl.
Did you try to give someone notice?
Ashley.
Ashley.
Her name is
Did.
Ashley.
Someone just touched me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Okay.
Don't.
Why are you touching Kelsey?
Come here. No. Oh my god. He's showing me like, I think there's someone who like came down here and I think that he caught her like finding his shit and like did something.
Can you step away from the REM pod?
Watch.
Can you?
Oh, as you asked a
A
question.
lot. Remember this?
Can you touch that REM pod over there?
Go on. Do it.
I think it likes this REM pod.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Touch it like you said. The one
Move
right.
it, Omar. It said Omar.
Move it. Move it.
Move?
It said move it,
Oh, that one just.
Omar.
That one just went.
Oh wait, he wants
It's
Omar.
Oh, that one's going off.
He wants Omar away from his shelf.
I'm right on his shelf. Okay, I'll move. I'll move. I'll move.
Thank you.
It was almost as if Norman Baker was talking to me because I was leaning up against all those jars. So one thing about Norman Baker, he was really proud of what he was doing. All right.
It said no.
I'm right here.
Can you make the REM pod
Dude,
go
I
off
can't.
again?
Oof, I can't
Where?
close my eyes anymore. He keeps showing me things.
What was he showing you?
Like
Like setting off the REM pods.
Really?
Yeah.
He did?
Yeah, the REM pod was going
No,
on.
I asked it. I was like, "Can you step away?" And it stepped away, and then it told Omar to move away from
He
the shelf.
keeps showing me things like pieces like that he's really proud of, and it's like really bloody and like just gross, like things I don't want to see. When I was doing the Estes method, I was just seeing so many things that I don't even want to explain because they were very, very disturbing. Sometimes my visions get very graphic in the things that they show me. And he showed me like a fetus too, and I just didn't want to see that. Best way I can explain it, I felt like I was in an episode of American Horror Story. I think he like helped someone take out, I don't know.
Like an abortion?
Like an abortion?
Maybe.
That
Oh,
just
yes. Yes.
Oh, snap.
There's something that I seen up there. I was doing some B-roll shots earlier, and the first thing I thought of was a fetus. Right here. Like, what if that's a very small fetus?
I've heard of a lot of different like tunnels and secret stuff.
I
hidden.
believe it.
I've heard that there's hidden treasure here, that he hid his money and his stuff, and it's never been found, but I've heard that people come look for it.
I almost feel like he was about to show me something like.
Well, then here, find the location.
You want to ask the question, Maddie?
Which penthouse did you stay in, Dr. Baker?
Please. Please go find it.
Where your treasure? Where's your treasure?
In the grass. Under the grass. Yes. Down the hill. The hill.
Didn't nobody just hear that?
What'd you hear?
heard that.
You heard it? I was like, Mom.
Yeah.
Did
I heard that.
Wait, that wasn't the spirit box?
no? She heard.
I can't hear anything going through
I
her
heard
headphones.
One, not two.
That was from out there.
One, not two. The penthouses are 501 and 502. So
One, not
one,
two.
not two. It might be 501.
But I just heard a child's voice
I
that
tell
said
you,
mom.
when I said, "Where did you bury the baby at?" It said, "Mom." And me and Mackenzie literally looked. Oh, I have chills. I am literally covered in chills.
Our cameras
right now.
probably caught that too.
Look at this. I'm like, it's.
Is there a child here with us right now?
One moment.
Who said mom?
There's a woman here with us. Yes.
Is there a child here?
Preserve.
I totally just felt some cold air.
Did?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
I died.
Died.
How did you die?
I fell.
Did you feel like a nobody? Is that why you said zero?
Susan.
Susan, your name?
Yes.
Yes, Susan.
Your name is Susan.
How old are you, Susan?
I heard like a car, and then I saw someone in the back of the car.
Did you just hear
I
mom?
heard mom.
I'm telling you.
I
Wait,
heard that too.
wait,
See?
what was that? I heard
was
that
someone
too.
said-
I heard that too.
We all.
Tiffany and Mackenzie, they heard mom. I didn't catch it, no one else caught it, but the second time, it's like it gained power and we all heard it at the same time.
Freaking goosebumps so bad right now.
Mom died.
Mom died.
Oh my god, it's a little boy. It's
Look.
a kid talking then.
Are you looking for your mom? Is her name Susan?
Looking.
Looking.
You're looking for your mom?
Yes.
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 His mom's
His
name
mom.
is...
It sounds like there's a kid here. Yes.
Freak.
Go there.
Can you tell us what happened to
They
your
want
mom?
me to go. The kid wants me to go. He's by the morgue. He's outside of the door.
Is that where you heard
Outside
it?
of the door by
Yeah.
the morgue.
Do you want us to come over to you right now?
Oh my god, I got chills right now.
Do you want to come over?
You.
Look, that thing turned green too.
There's a piece of me in this room.
Oh! In one of these jars?
Dude, I think that there's like a piece, like I think that there's something of him in here.
Can you
Maybe like, I don't know.
Can you tell us which jar? Can you try to be as specific?
Yes.
Which jar was it?
To the left. Near you. Half.
Half. Is it in the middle?
It's one of those half jars. It's a little jar.
Stop.
Half of the jar.
When Kelsey was listening to the spirit box, she said exactly which jar the little boy's body parts were in. That was probably the craziest part of the night for me.
Right there.
Cameron, come
That's
here.
it.
Come here.
There.
That's
the
it.
jar?
That's it right there. That's it.
This is the jar that he's talking about.
He's trying to say a number.
Is it
That's just it, right?
Is
Say
it
Say the number.
Yes.
4, 10, 19?
That was found on 4/10/19.
That's me. There's a picture of me.
There's a picture. Where's the picture?
They live somewhere around here.
So just a second ago, I kind of interrupted them because we're talking about the body part that may be in that jar. And I remembered, yes, I remembered that as soon as we asked what body part is in that jar, Kelsey said, I can't breathe. And as soon as I said lung, the REM pod went off.
I could not, I couldn't even talk. I was not able to breathe. And
Hey,
it's
Jack.
all up here.
Well, you said Jack too. You think that's his name?
Yeah.
Jack.
But I feel like that might have been a different boy though.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
Jack. Can you hand me that REM pod behind you? I'm gonna set it by the door.
His mom was trying to find ways to help him. Maybe she took him here.
I just got touched too.
Dude, she just jumped so, yeah.
I totally got touched on my back.
You alright?
I'm good. I'm not as cool about this stuff as you guys, but
Are you okay?
yeah, I totally got touched.
Hey, that stuff freaks me out too.
Yeah, we're
Do you want to
freaking
come
Don't
you
get it
out.
twisted. You don't always get
This
touched.
isn't normal for people.
Do you want to come in here?
She's never
Can you please not touch Maddie? Please don't touch Maddie.
I'm mad dizzy. So you got touched?
Yeah, on my back. I totally did. And I was trying not to be dramatic about it, so. And I've heard a lot of people have gotten touched, but that's my first time.
It's your first
getting
time?
physically touched by something down here and hearing something. I'm pretty freaked out.
And she said at one point you were standing there and you said your whole back here.
Yeah, I felt a really cold just breeze past me just out of nowhere. But I felt a lot of cold. I felt cold spots down here, so I wasn't new to that. But the touch freaked me out.
He's looking at me.
He's
Tell
right.
him
I'll stand next to him. He's right here. He's this tall. He's right here.
Hello, baby. Sorry
Hey,
that
Jack.
I can't find your mom.
Oh my god, he's holding out his hand.
Oh, let's
Hold his hand.
Maybe
Let him hold your hand. Can you squeeze her hand, Jack?
He is. He is. Oh my god, holy shit.
He's squeezing her
This
hand?
is insane. Holy shit. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay.
Oh shit,
He
I
was
wanna get
squeezing this finger. This one. Holy
Like your
shit.
ring finger?
Yeah, this one.
That finger,
He
like
was
you know, the
squeezing this
nerve
one.
connects to your heart. That's why you put like a ring on that finger. Aren't mirrors portals? I mean, maybe he's like lost.
What are you trying to do?
I don't know if this is a good thing.
Okay,
steps
so
inside
maybe
there.
what you can do is imagine somewhere really cool that you've been. What is your favorite place in the whole wide world?
If you go in that mirror right there, you can go home. You could go wherever you like.
Imagine home. Imagine mommy and daddy.
You know, when I brought this mirror for the little boy that Kelsey saw, it didn't happen right away, but we all kind of felt this sense of peace after that. It's almost like he went into the light or something, or went to his happy place. Kelsey was so emotional. I've never seen her like that. I don't think I've ever even seen her cry. No, I've seen her cry before, but not like that. Dude, you are so emotional. I've never seen you like this.
No, I don't cry a lot, but holy shit. Close your eyes just to remember your family. Tap into that energy of your family, all the positive things that you experienced.
I feel like his energy, I don't know if the mirror helped, but I feel like his energy left.
He made me very emotional. I mean, it was really hard to see him so lost and looking for his mother and not understanding that his parents had passed on as well. Not understanding that he had passed on. He just felt, I don't know, I just felt like he was so lost and confused, and it made me really, really sad to just see him like that. A lot of emotions. I had to take a break outside. I just had to take a moment to put my headphones on and listen to some high vibrational frequencies just to recharge, because it was very draining for me.
You could tell it just drained her of all her energy, from the Estes method to the child grabbing her hand, everything that we were hearing, her almost nearly being possessed by this fake doctor. She was drained. So, I mean, even Mackenzie came up to her and gave her a hug. I mean, just, you know, we all kind of felt bad for her. This is a bit of a treat, okay? The people that were supposed to check into room 218 missed out on some fun because they didn't come. They reserved the room. And if you didn't know, if you want to rent the most haunted room here at the Crescent Hotel, there's some people that will reserve it like 6 months out, some even like a year out. So I mean, this is very rare that we're even in here tonight based on someone's bad luck, if you will. But anyways, let me show you around. Here's the room. It's not much to it. And this is, I guess, where Michael had landed. There's a picture of Michael right there. He was the very first person to die here at the Crescent. And he fell right on the balcony, right?
He was on a beam.
What's the deal with the bathroom?
He likes to mess with women, specifically in the shower, or he'll turn the water on when you're not in there, so you have to go in there and turn the water off.
I heard that this is the only bathroom in the hotel that has a glass, like a glass door. Is that true?
Oh, that probably is true. If there is, I'm not sure where another one would be.
Hey, Michael, can you turn this water on for us? We got 4 pretty girls in here, too.
I've heard if you play like Irish lullabies.
He was Irish?
He was an Irish stonemason. So.
Ooh, playing some Irish music now.
If Michael's here, if you're able to touch any of our devices, or if you want to dance with us.
Well, that's one thing. I think someone who commented on our TikTok just said recently they stayed in Michael's room and nothing happened, and then they went home and there was like a big handprint on their back or something.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So Michael likes to grab some ass.
He's an ass grabber.
Like. He's an ass grabber.
He likes hair too.
It's been a while since I had my ass grabbed, so, you know. Hey, Michael, make me remember your ass grab, okay? Like, really grab my ass.
Can you twerk for him? Bust it down.
What is that?
Michael, do you like that?
Come on, grab that ass. He ain't into my ass.
Low battery. Please charge.
And
Power off.
Aww. Where did I fell? Yes. Michael, did you fall? I
fell.
I fell.
Yo, I heard that.
Did it say Michael? Something to Michael? To Michael?
Did it? Michael, what actually, how did you fall? It hurt.
Did you fall, Michael?
With the back?
Hit the back?
Hit the back. Hit the back?
Like his back was hit.
He fell on his back?
Right.
Remember I was grabbing the back of my head earlier?
Yeah.
Did you hit the back of your head? Landed. You hear landed? How many spirits are here with us? Did you hear 7?
Sound like 7.
Do you like to see women in the shower?
No.
No.
Do you like to see men in the shower?
What?
Goddamn, Lorraine, is that what it just said?
Lorraine. Are we still talking to Michael? I'm giving up.
I heard I'm giving up. Why are you giving up?
Alright, so what just happened right now? Because I turned my camera off for a hot minute.
Well, all our cameras were. I don't think any of us caught
No,
that.
no.
It's like this bottle. Like Tiffany went to walk over here, and it was literally. Wait, let me try to do it again. So it was going like this. Wait, I can't even do it. Wait, hold on.
And it did it for
I
a
can't
long
even
time.
replicate it. Wait,
It was like that.
literally like this.
But there was nobody near it. Like, it was just doing that.
It was so much more aggressive.
Yeah, it was like really shaking too. Like
Bro,
that,
I've-
like that.
I've never seen anything like that in my life.
No, that was weird. It looks like a bunch of vibration.
Right after we turned the cameras off too.
Yeah.
I put it this way: when it was done, it was all said and done. We were all like,
No, we were all all just in shock. We didn't
Right.
even know what to do.
All right, Michael, I just turned my camera off, so you know you could do something again if you want. So Mackenzie and Kelsey, they were on the bed doing a spirit box.
Oh, and someone like kicked the
Yeah.
whole bed. Like it
was
felt
like
like someone
boom.
kicked it. We were like,
Yo, that was crazy.
it was
You
weird.
hear a loud thump, like right before too.
And y'all were filming that, right?
Yeah, like
Okay,
I thought
cool.
you kicked it, and then you thought it
No.
was just weird.
So be sure to check out Mackenzie or Kelsey's video to see that part. It's really cool. Okay, so Maddie's taking us to a room that she walked into. She was doing a live stream on TikTok, and she felt really uneasy in this room. So we're gonna bring Kelsey in there. I didn't even know there were rooms over here.
This room just really freaked me out the other day, and I have no idea why.
So what happened exactly?
I just walked in and really felt the energy change. Like, I went in all the rooms in this hall and didn't really feel anything. Like, I was just going in them like normal. And then this one just really freaked me out.
But I don't know if he like stays in here.
Nothing off the top of my head. I can't remember any specific thing happening in this room.
Bro, I would sleep
It's freezing.
so good in here.
It's freezing cold.
Ah,
Like
this is-
freezing cold.
This is how I be sleeping.
I didn't even make it this far into the room. Like, I stepped in and was like, I gotta get out of here.
Oh look, it's Jasper.
It's like the second he came out, it stopped buzzing.
So just a second ago, Maddie witnessed him looking at the ceiling and meowing. Yeah, he's looking up at the ceiling. We're gonna go back into the room right now. Do you remember if the lights were on?
I think they were on.
They
Yeah.
were on.
We left the lights on, okay. Everything kind of looks the same.
Everything's the same. I'm actually relieved.
Yeah, the pizza didn't get touched.
They didn't want
It definitely
cheese pizza.
smells like pizza in
It
here
does
now, though.
smell like reeks like pizza.
Yeah. It's so
They changed their
cheesy
mind
now.
about pizza.
It's like pizzeria,
Pizzeria.
you know, instead of potpourri.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
Be sure to check out my friends. Links will be down below in the description. Gotta go for now before we leave. Give me a kiss.